Welcome back to another video. My name is Eddie here at the Tint Factory with 10 years of window tint and vinyl wrap experience. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about vinyl wrap. Why you shouldn't try wrapping your own car on your own. And if you are, make sure to stay tuned and you can listen to the struggles, the headaches, and the benefits of wrapping your car on your own. Well, the color change, the looks. You're riding down the freeway, you're not looking like the rest of these black, white, and gray cars. Now you have a beautiful wrap to really distinguish your car and tell everybody, this is mine.
Does it help with protection?
It does. It actually does help protect from rock chips, debris on the road. But being realistic, it's not as thick as paint protection film. It's probably half the thickness of paint protection film. So being realistic, you get a big rock on the freeway, it hits the car, it's still probably gonna scratch your car, it still might ding it. But if they're tiny little stuff on the freeway, little rock chips, you'll be fine with that. You'll be protected.
So I'm assuming the first step is picking out the right vinyl.
The right color.
The right color.
It's so hard choosing a color with the clients, especially nowadays with Corona. It's kind of in the air. So a client will come and I want this color. Okay, we'll go check, out of stock. I call, months out, there is no date to when it's gonna be back in stock. So step one is choosing the color. Step two is choosing the right brand. Very important. I have a lot of people, or a lot of my students, since we do teach, they'll take our class and we'll tell them the two brands to stick with to start off. And then they go and jump on eBay and, oh, I found me a roll for 200 bucks. Great. And then they try it and it's so difficult to use that vinyl that it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. They try to wrap something and you know what? This is not for me. I'm out. So make sure you're using the right vinyl, the right brand, and it'll make your wrapping a little bit easier. And before we move on, we also teach you guys how to tint. We have a class where you can come in with 3 other students, all hands-on, 2 instructors, and you can learn exactly how to wrap so you don't deal with the struggles just like this. And we tell you guys where to buy vinyl, what vinyl to buy, what tools to buy. What easier can you get? Links down below.
So the color, the brand, you get those. What's next?
The installation. Let's get to it. The hardest part, if you don't know how to take cars apart, that's gonna be one of your main struggles, taking the cars apart. As you can see, we take them all the way down. This truck here is pretty standard, Trailblazer SS. There's not too much to take apart. But say we have, like our last car was a 2022 Mercedes GLS. Very complex car. A lot of the systems to take it apart, it's very tedious and they're very meticulous and delicate cars. So if you take anything apart and you don't put it back correctly, guess what? You're taking a trip to the dealership.
Is taking the car apart necessary? Because I see a lot of cracks that maybe we could work with. Yeah. What's your opinion on this?
Well, every vinyl wrapper has their opinion. Personally, if you want the car to come out right, you really want that quality to go all the way through, get those cracks, take it apart. The more you take apart, the better. Just think about it. If you have a white car, right, and you're wrapping it black, in here, anything that's still white and you don't go all the way in, it's gonna show. You pop the doors open, here's gonna show white, it's gonna show white on top. So best thing is, take it apart. This one's black, doesn't need too much of a tear down, but we still tear it down because we prefer the wrap to go all the way through and it makes the quality of the wrap.
Could you walk us through this vehicle? It's missing the bumper, the door handles, the back. I saw the inside. It's looking rough, man.
A little rough.
Walk us through it.
So this one here, we had to take off headlights, bumpers, door handles, tail lights, the windows. I believe we took these windows out here, the quarter glass. It's just this one here. It's very easy to take it apart. Chevys, they're very easy cars to take apart. So I'd rather just take it apart all the way. Matter of fact, even if it's a brand new car like the brand new GLS that we just did, I prefer to take it apart. Most cars, pretty standard once you understand how to take a car apart. every other car, it just follows that same kind of basis. You just have to jump in the water and go for it.
What's the first few parts you take out and install? Because you don't take out everything at once, or do you?
We usually just do a full teardown, take everything off at once, and put it all back at the end. Or if I'm a little bit skeptical or I'm a little nervous about taking the car apart and forgetting, I'll just do the door, take the door off, put everything back on, and just be done with that completely. That way I don't forget how to put that all back. But I also started recording videos of me taking this stuff off so that I remember how to put stuff back. So that's a tip for you guys as well. Record yourself as you're taking stuff off so you remember how to put stuff back.
I see you're not done with this car.
No.
What's the next panel you're gonna do?
On this one, probably be the hood, but I need an extra hand for this hood. This material here is called KPMF, and the glue is very tacky. So as soon as it touches the surface, it wants to stick. So this being a flat surface, as soon as I lay my vinyl, it's gonna want to stick. So something like this, I prefer having a second hand so that it can keep it afloat as I'm squeegeeing the vinyl throughout.
So getting help.
Getting help.
You don't think it's a one-man type of thing?
It is if you have the proper vinyl. This here, it's not bad vinyl. It's just the vinyl is very tacky. But if I had Avery Dennison or 3M, I'm confident that I could wrap the whole car by myself. But it doesn't hurt to have an extra hand, you know, have your homie on one side holding this while you're coming in squeegeeing, you know, it always helps having that extra hand.
Got it, man. And how long would a wrap take you? Like this right here? Couple days, couple weeks?
For us to do it?
Yeah.
So this here, I always tell my clients 10 days. That way, if it takes us 3 days and we call them in 3 days, man, you guys are great. But if it takes us 10 days, then they expect it 10 days anyways. But realistically, if my team actually gets on it and we work only on this car, 2 days, 2 days. We've actually, true story, we wrapped the Trailblazer SS in 1 day. It got dropped off at 6 in the morning and it left here at 3 in the morning. We did 12, a lot of hours. I don't know the math, but a lot of hours to get that done. It was going to a car show. Long story short, vinyl got lost. Vinyl finally got here and we had to get it done in 24 hours. All right, guys, there is the process and the struggles of wrapping your car on your own or with a buddy. If you guys want to get your car wrapped, windows tinted, calipers painted, want to learn how to tint or wrap, send us a message. Again, we're located here in Oakland, California with over 10 years of experience in this field. Stay tuned and we'll see you guys on the next one.